Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, it is showtime. Norn Elementalist. Just gonna do some leveling. That's all. No big deal. No magnificent occurrences will happen. There will be no excitement allowed. Certainly not from me.
Nothing to do with the truth. In our city, everyone obeys the same rules.
I'll take my 5 points, and I'll call it a win. We're doing on the weekly. We got 2. Can we get 4 more in? Maybe. Main event. That's pretty easy to get. Coddler's Cove. I don't remember which one that one is. I've got mail. Goodies. And away they go. Oh, we have capped our mithril again. Let's see. We're currently running around with steel equipment. That's just not gonna cut it, you know? I'm trying to remember. Should be able to get over there. Are we dark steel or are we mithril? We're almost mithril. We're so close. We'll get the mithril. Even though we can't use it yet. And I suppose we probably have to get the dark steel as well if we want to actually do anything with them. So fine. We'll do that.
Need something?
Yes, dark steel, please. Throw it away, throw it away. Throw it away now. Good evening to those of you who've joined me. Hi, welcome. I missed you. At 45. Have we started saving up points? Not yet, but we will do so. No, we're almost done with air. Cool. All right. We did finish up. No, we did not finish up Diessa. We did a little bit in Diessa. Well, I guess we'll finish Diessa Plateau then. Loads to do there, so that's what we're going to do there. We're off. Really? A char named Taiga? Isn't that a bit... I don't know. Speciesist? Oh, we've got a POI over here. Flame Legion. Defeat Separatists, destroy their camp, and rescue captured Char. Well, these aren't Separatists. These are Char. Just they're Char jerks, that's all. Oh, I was about to say I can get through. No, I can't actually. It's invisible walls. I hate them so much. It's fine, though. Right, I love that the Char and the Separatists are neighbors. Hey, guys, maybe you want to, I don't know, get your differences out in a little more constructive fashion, like by killing each other. Oh, there's one behind me. Hiding inside the tree.
Might makes me right.
I do find that a little disturbing, the constant pronouncement of might making me right. If might made me right, I would never end up downstate. Hey, you guys! Almost knocked over my coffee. We can't have that. I mean, obviously we could. I just would rather we didn't.
Might makes me right.
And let's see. Autocast on that, please. Oh, that was very nice of you, dude, to fix the gate so I can destroy it for some more progress. Very thoughtful. I see a lot of thoughtful separatists around these parts. Mind you, it's not like I have a dog in this fight. I'm a Norn. Humans and Char fighting it out. Regardless, I'm a winner. Losers. Ah, that's one of the Living World Season 1 events. Would you stop clinging to things? I really, genuinely, deeply wish that ANET would do for the wall hug what they did for... Oh, I'm the only one around. No, there's one other player. Fine, we're going for it. Oh, he's not happy with me. I appear to have irritated him. There's one other player. I'm gonna give him all the help I can. Can't even remember what the hell I was saying. Missed me. Underhand thrower. Obviously plays softball. Oh, he scared me. I was so scared. It's not going quickly, but it is going. He's almost a quarter dead. Fair again. Is the other guy still here? Yes, he is. Oh, another one join us? Not sure. I didn't duck that one. Ow. Keep an eye on him. The next time he does that, if you don't duck it, you will die. Lens, you big goof. 40%. We're getting there. Okay, here it comes. I evaded. Snappily.
Might makes me right.
Might makes me right. I see I'm being helped, or I am helping. Giga Chad. Seriously. Oh. You see, I was going to say, yeah, cool name, you know, reasonable name. I'm fine with the name. And I see that he has to resort to various additional elements over his vowels. I'm sorry, I cannot respect someone who does that for the name they have. I understand you want the name. You want the name badly. But you know, if you can't get the name, putting a umlaut or a circumflex over the vowel, it doesn't make you cool. It makes you lame. Bow I can't use. Boots that I can use that are better. We will use those. Shoulders that I cannot use.
This is most remarkable.
I'm not going to say it's remarkable at all. It's actually slightly disappointing. But we do get a new look for our new boots. And, oh, kind of dark. Like it though. We've got oil slick, indigo, and black. Just black. Gotta say, actually looks pretty cool. Where are we off to next? Let's see. Interrupted there for like 5 minutes to kill the champion, but we did it. The two of us. We're heroes out of legend. Don't think we're missing anything in there. No, that's on the other side. Next map over. It's jumping puzzle time, guys. All right. Hope everyone here enjoys a good jumping puzzle. This one can get frustrating in a couple of places. There should not be a problem, but that doesn't mean there won't be a problem, you know? Trying to remember. Right, yep, he's got it. But there's got to be a way of getting up there too, because there was a harvestable up there. Maybe you have to double back. Goes my baby. She wrote me a letter. Just gotta murder the Ascalonians a little, you know. They're ghosts. They gotta be used to it. These Ascalonian fighters, when they drop and use their shield, they're just so annoying. Sit like this. Yeah. Let those players go on ahead. if I'm on a JP with other players, it just completely messes with my timing. Well, one of them missed their jump. This one I do remember. Under. Do we have the bad guy up here? He has just spawned. Now we commune. Get the hero point. And then hop over to the Vista. Back in the early days, you didn't want to miss that jump and have to do it all over again. I just got Darksteel. How lovely. Thank you. Yes, I just paid for a batch of those. I'm going to throw this one away with contempt. Right. We missed something back here. The waypoint. Is there a POI in there? There is. See, I can remember things. Sometimes. We have a Separatist recruiter. Well, let's just start burninating all the jerks.
Death to the Jar and their allies. Any ally of the Jar.
Oh, he's a champion too.
You can kill me, but do you Ascalon for humanity? We are. No. The War of Ascalonian independence is not over. I'm getting out of here. Others, like me, will come.
That champion died much faster than the enormous giant dude. Alright, where are we at? Next up, all the way over there. That's where we came in, I think, right? So we actually will follow the road. After we, you know, loot up. Can't use. Can't wear. Can use. We have one. This is probably better. 348. It is. Better than twice as good.
Target destroyed.
Put all those things away. Ooh, a 5-slot purple bag. So much storage. I don't know what I'll do with it. You'll sell it. Oh yeah, I will. Come on, there we go. Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Oh, right into the tree. So yeah, head out into the highway and then into a tree. That didn't work out great for James Dean. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's probably not going to go great for me. What do we got? Train young Skelk. Order trained Skelk to assist around the mill and take out hostile Skelk around the mill. And normally what I do is I just kill Skelk for it, but Lilith Nightingale is already doing so. What the hell was that? Oh, it's a sonic periscope is what it is, evidently.
Not enough energy.
Periscope wreckage. That's Living World Season 1 stuff. Audio log. Questy bit? I have 2 of them now. Agent Brandub in Diessa Plateau. Well, I'm sure he would like them, but hey, another Skelk. How do you? I can understand that they have some form of, really cool camouflage, but how do you camouflage when you're on fire? I'm just saying it seems a little bit on the unlikely side. We've got another event. What do we have to do? Training Skelk. Oh, not that. We need to res him. And we'll train some Skelk. Kindling. We have to collect kindling. Where's the kindling? Kindling? Oh, well, first of all, we need to kill this batch of Skelk. I have no idea where we're supposed to get kindling. Kindling? Kindling.
Might makes me right.
Okay. I got silver medal. Don't know what I was doing, but I got a silver medal. My mom will be so proud. Res this guy. Oh, art is complete. Yay, hearts. Wild hearts can't be broken, by the way. Don't know if you're aware of that or not. We must have passed 5 p.m. because we get another daily. Oh no, sorry. Have we gotten... yeah, we've gotten more. Is that enough to finish? It is, and when we hit 45... Stupid Skelk! And then this one guy was invisible. Alright. Believe we worked our way up the right edge of the map, so we'll double back. I do my own sound effects. That is the sound of a Norn on a sky scale doubling back. Pretty good. Obviously, I have a career in Foley, if I choose to follow that. Waypoint. Yeah, this one can be really annoying. We sniper rifle them. Let's see. How did that miss? Hey, fat buddy. Okay. They're shooting enormous bombs at me. I'm pretty sure I'm not a fan. In fact, how much of a not fan am I? I'm this much of a not fan.
Might makes me right.
I don't even think I get any credit for the heart for doing this. Just the event credit, which is not worth it to me, but they were annoying me, and so I must have them. That's 2 down. Chill. Oh, chill. We hate it so much. That's an awful lot of them. Or a lot of awful them. So now perhaps I can snipe them in peace. All a guy wants to do is, you know, snipe the enemy. Is that so terribly wrong? Yeah, maybe, actually. Yeah, so all those idiots that I killed were no progress on the heart. I just find that unfun. It's one of those hearts where it's just not fun. It sucks. How you doing, fat buddy? Weekend going okay, I hope. Pizza and Painkiller Day. It's better than Pizza and Pain Day, so I'm going to give that a plus. As is tradition, I don't think it's just me. I think it's like everyone who streams or is even streaming adjacent. I must know the toppings on your pizza. I am normally not food obsessed, but, you know, because my diet is significantly limited these days as I lose weight, the things I miss are many. Cheese, Newman's Own thin crust. Ah, good cheese is an absolute win for sure. Are we close yet? Not quite. Can we hit multiples at once? No, of course not. Why would we want to be able to do that? Good, that one bled out. Now that was not where I was aiming. Not even very close to where I was aiming did the bullet go. Pretty much trusting like anything Newman's Own makes. Certainly you can't fault the corporate philosophy, which is we're giving all the money to charity. Got a partial credit on this heart over here. Oh, it's Separatist Jerkholes. Hi. Is it hot in here, or is that just you? I'm kidding, of course. I'm setting you on fire. So, pretty much you. Good enough for a diamond. Diamond. Pfft. Silver.
Thanks. You really saved our hide back there.
I did, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm glad I couldn't get their hands on Bess.
Which one's Betty again?
My rifle. Might makes me right.
Might makes me right is just psychotic. Which is to say Norn. Ooh. Shots fired! Wow, okay. I killed a bunch of dumb humans. I regret nothing. These pants are not, in fact, as good as the pants I am wearing. This dagger is a 342. I'm currently only owning one dagger. Dagger was my favorite back in the day. The hat is not as good as the hat I am wearing either, sadly.
Target destroyed.
Did we make another thing? Salvaged 10 items. This dude is losing in a battle to a brown cow. I like to think I saved him the embarrassment.
Might makes me right.
But I am psychotic. Might makes me right. Rock Deathmane. Okay, I am not entirely sure as to what the exact requirements are for you to have a Deathmane as a char. It seems to me as if you're saying, I am Len's Death Nape of the Neck. Oh, okay, that was faster than I expected. Note to self, in the future, fill up the water trough. My next character will be Len's Death Nape of the Neck. I've got to harvest some stuff to get the daily done, so...
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Yeah, you were on fire. Very good. Looks like these Humies can be taught. Sometimes. We got butter. We've got butter sign.
Target destroyed.
I don't have space enough to mount. Yes, I do. Liars. Fibbers. Those guys are losing to cows. Seriously. Not Tauren cows. Cows. Now, Tauren, badass.
Everyone has a role to play.
Losing to Tauren, understandable. Losing to cows, a lot less understandable. Alright, let's, murder the harpies. Matriarch, take you! Groundling? That's the best you can come up with? Their death cry is horrifying, though. Great job on the sound effect, whoever did that. That is just the worst.
Don't let me down.
I have succeeded at the event because I am a superstar.
That one didn't survive either. This is gonna require more.
I've got an idea. I'll read the warning.
Those tests.
There's no telling what might happen, but it fires you. It launches you through the air. Another level. One more, and I can swap over. Got a pristine toxic spore sample. We actually did that already. Take me down. Raj the Rowdy Butcher. I'm delirious.
Delirious, undeserving. meat, do do dee dee yay, meat, meat, singing about meat, oh yeah.
Chilling is going cooling so far, although going warmling because I'm having coffee at the same time. But cooling because also the air conditioning is blowing cold air up my pants leg. So yes, and sorta. But I have to fight Raj the Rowdy Butcher. Not to the death, we're...
Might makes me.
I hit the wrong button. I'm a cut above the rest. Nyek, nyek, nyek. We have coffee, but it's actually vodka. No, this is coffee when it's actually coffee. Although, if you want to argue it's not really coffee, you can make a good case that it's sorta coffee because it is one of the flavored coffees. It's a double Dutch chocolate flavored coffee. So it's coffee, but also not really completely coffee. My brother is the coffee purist in the family. Particularly fond of Peet's brand. That's P-E-E-T apostrophe S. Which I do believe got its start in Berkeley. I can't remember what I'm supposed to do for the lonely cow. Sit with her. I used an emote for the first time on this character at level 44. Dignified cow. Well, show of respect. Salute? No. Bow? Bow. Sleepy cow. Big yawn. Doesn't appear to have been it. This one is, I think, cheer. It was. Then we've got a bunch of stinky cows. I don't mean to belittle or insult cows. But yeah. Yes, they are.
Let's hear it.
Cow loves me. Not sure how I feel about that. Multiple cows in love with me now. It's been a while. Don't think I'm quite ready for that. Too much of a commitment. The mechanics inside the pen are, they can be really annoying. If I can get more work out of the cows. No, she already has a crush on me. And they're all just brown. Alright, well, you know what that means. Alright. Going through these conversational options in quest givers, heart givers are fucking miserable. In that you have to go through them multiple times to get to where you want. I want to catch one. Yeah, I can do that. Give me an easy one. Chartist flies like to hang around the shady spots. Chartist fly, shady spot. Should be over here. Is that a Chartist firefly? Is that the one I'm looking for? I didn't even notice. We'll try. I didn't even pick up the jar. Let's try again. Chartist fly, firefly. All right, we got that. There's a firefly over here. And I'm not sure where I'm supposed to take it. Don't remember which ones eat fireflies. You have to find the right cow to give it to. We're almost out of time. I just hate this one because it doesn't tell you what you're supposed to do in any sort of easy way. Is the lonely cow over it? She wants someone to sit with her. There we go. That's much easier. Dignified cow. What was it? Respect. Bow. Depressed. There we go. The one with the bugs on the inside is just, it's dreadful. You have to read everything that in all of the dialogues as you try and go through them. God, it's miserable. Like the one in Metrica, where there are all these things you can pick up, but you take them back to the heart vendor and it does nothing. You have to talk to the bot that's next to him and choose the right thing to be able to turn them in. It's just bullshit. We just want to give the thing to the quest guy. Don't make us try and figure out. It's not a puzzle. You want us to do a puzzle. You know, on the other hand, they do sometimes give us puzzles to do, and they suck too. I understand they want to give the players different stuff to do. I get that. But my God, some of these hearts are so freaking terrible. Another player over here, I think. The Ascalonian captain has spawned. Oh, that one. There were two of them.
Might makes me
Good. Configured the remote configuration, my friend. I don't care. I got my XP. I'm outies. Looks like northeast. Meattoberfest is in full swing. I mean, as much as I like the Mad King and his festival, Meattoberfest definitely does sound like my kind of party. Not gonna lie. I would sign up for Meattoberfest. Bacon, sausage, brisket. Oh, you want to play games, do you? A freaking ghost cannon. I don't know, man. That just takes balls. Sorry. I'm not in combat. If I could heal, that would be nice. Evidently, I am in combat. Great, love that. More cannonballery. Oh my God, would you jerks fucking stop?
makes me right.
There's the well. Going down. Down, 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 but the flame gets higher. Oh, okay. It's kind enough to kill any opposition. I'll commune with this place of power. Because it's powerful. Do we get credit? No. Not for the oozes, I expect, so we'll just teleport our butt back up here. Ta-da! That was just some butt porting. Stop blocking my stuff, you turd. I hate them so much.
Might makes me right.
Did I blow up enough of the cannons? I did. I can res these guys. Except for the Ascalonian mage, who appears to be coming at me. Like a heat-seeking missile. Well, we'll just res them again. Yeah, tactically, it's probably a good idea to let them die. Just res them again, you get more credit. Oh, I'm entering an area where mounts are not allowed. Yeah, seriously? I got your area right here. Don't even know what that means. I beg of thee, ArenaNet, thou hast given us an F1 button that disables leyline flight. For this we are grateful and thank thee. Now could thou please find thy way into doing the same for wall clinging and updrafts.
Need something?
There would be much rejoicing. I'm carrying a big fish. For who am I carrying the big fish? Smogan Darkhorn?
For Iron Legion.
No. Fronus Darkstone?
For Iron Legion.
Nope. Chiron Darkshield? Oh, he gets the samples, but I'm still running around with fish. Okay. I've eaten a fish. That'll teach me. Not sure what. Something. Probably. Alright. Scale give us credit. The scale are brackish. And brackish means a mixture of fresh water and salt water. So it's fair to say the brackish, the scale, are salty. No surprise, I'm here murdering them, so might be an issue. I could see where that might not take well to that. Yeah, I doubt it too. The wall hugging is so annoying. I swear. The number of times it happens when you don't want it to, where you're flying through the lightest brush of a tree, and all of a sudden you're clinging seemingly impossibly to the skinniest branch on the whole goddamn tree is holding up your multi-ton sky scale. Oh, I was going, how the hell did we get 4 salvage kits? They're not, they're water testing kits. And the updraft can be incredibly annoying too. I can pick one place in particular where it's horrifyingly annoying, and that is in, whoops, that is Dark Machinist. Resubbing. Tier 1 for 4 months. DM, good evening. Thank you, as always. Your kindness is legendary. Don't worry, fat buddy. He's not catching up to you anytime soon. Fat buddy has been subscribing. It's possible he started subscribing before I even started streaming. Which seems unlikely, and yet. Thank you, DM. I never have hurled pennies at you yet.
Might makes me right.
It's possible I'm saving up, you know, like a 50-cent piece. I don't want to say that's happening. But I don't want to say that that's not happening. Stop regenerating, you little jerk. Not you. You can keep regenerating. And I have no idea if you're little or not. I will not comment on the last part. Well, if I were you, I'd request a Krugerrand. Murdering scale, murdering scale.
Now I shall break you.
Grab a couple more of the watering kits, and hopefully that'll be enough to finish out the heart for us. And by us, I mean myself and you guys. Because without you, I would be streaming to me. And even I don't care for me that much. Okay, we don't give it to him. We give it to the other guy, who's actually the heart vendor. Here, have the water testing kits. See you later. We are 88% done with the map. Where are we at? Where are we at? There and there. Okay, well, we can go there and there. We have the ability to go to places that are there, and even the ones that are there. So, sure. The dollar coins aren't that heavy. The Susan B's, they're about the size of a quarter.
I'm out of apples, you stupid cow. Ugh!
Look, enemies.
Used to, yeah, well, Liberty heads, sure. How about the Morgan heads? I still think you're better off with the Krugerrand. Some nice density going there. 90 odd, 93, 90, 91. 91. I guess we are in that area over yonder. You should get the, yeah. I did a bit of coin collecting when I was young. My brother and I both did. Relax in the Crystal Desert. It is I was going to say it's a cool place to hang out, but and it might be a cool place to hang out at night, because some deserts actually get quite cold at night. But it is a nice map to hang out in. We have a waypoint. Let's look at us, what, 93, probably? Probably. 92. I was robbed. We got a POI dead ahead. I'll be doing, after we finish this map, I'll be heading to the Fields of Ruin. Is this more dead Scalonians? Use mill explosives. Ah, no, this is not. This is... Give me the explosives kit. That was a really nice crystal dessert after dinner. So a hard candy. All right, we don't want that. We want the explosives kit so that we can throw explosives at wasp nests. What could possibly go freaking wrong? Why did that not get it? Can I not hit it from this side? Is it not gettable? Stupid wasp nests. I hate them so much. Young folk love a good hard candy, preferably unwrapped straight from a packet or dish on the coffee table. Of course. Look around for an explosive. I have many explosives. There, that one worked. I definitely think of many of the activities in this game as being dangerous, but I'm not sure any of them are more dangerous than throwing grenades at wasp nests. There are a great many things in nature I would not choose to mess with, and wasp nests would be way up the list. Although, explosives, as a young lad, I would certainly have been interested in. Like most young men, self-preservation is not very high up the list. But I think even as a youngin', I would have looked at a wasp nest and gone, "Nah, I'm good." Yeah, that one just does not seem to be up-blowable.
I'm greatness getting greater.
That's 45, which has opened up our second line of specialization. We went with air. So now, with fire and air, it's obvious what I'm full of. The correct answer, of course, is hot air. Chance to critically strike is increased. We approve of this. We like this. We like big crits, and we cannot lie. Boons to your allies. Grant auras too. Grant boons to allies. You grant auras to. Super speed when attuning. Gain ferocity based on your precision. Yeah, we like that. More critsies. Gain boons upon casting a glyph based on my attunement. We have glyphs. We're bonking glyphs pretty regularly. Critically striking a foe grants fury. Gain ferocity while under the effects of fury. Well, we're keen on critical hits, on being precise and furious. Increase strike damage to enemies below the health threshold. Recharge air attunement on a critical hit. Ah, good old fresh air. Call down lightning on a disabled foe. We'll go with bolt to the heart, because I'm to blame. Sorry. Oh, that thing's firing those sonic kaboom balls at me. That's the technical phrase. You won't find that in the wiki. How far are we going to the one that we missed? All the way over there. Of course we are. I thought it was right next to me. I figured, hey, we'll just fly. No, it wasn't close. Should have teleported. I'm a doofus. Not a dofus. That's like a French MMO type thing. And we are 97% done. Let's find out what we've missed. A heart and a hero point. They should be in that direction. Probably in there. Is this the underground? Probably is. Don't remember there being a heart in there. This is not where I was thinking. The Spider Nest Cavern. Is it? Yeah, I guess it is. Alright. There's a big spooter in here that we probably do not want to mess with, because I expect he's got chunks of guys tougher than me in his stool. But there's a hero point tucked way back. I think they've got meat or something. Show me this magnificent meat of yours. Goodness, could that be taken so many ways. So where's the heart we missed? Heart, where's the heart? There. He'll point the way. Oh my.
Jarvis Estate is well known for their unusual cattle.
Yeah, I got that heart done.
They raise their cows competitively.
Yeah, I got that heart done. And that heart done.
They frequently send operatives to
Not that one. Thank you. Yeah. Definitely need the sound of the most Mel of all Mel oh my's. Definitely need that as a sound effect for the live stream. Or for the game, even. Let's see. I don't think we can just pull Luigi, can we? Oh. We can. We're supposed to kill the grubs. Repel grub larvae. They're like, there we are, grub repellent. Also useful for dealing with lens. George Takei. Yeah, that works too. But Mel does make it sound so delightfully, naughty. It's the Southern Belle thing. What can I say? A lot of us are just suckers for an accent. And it doesn't have to be foreign. It can be local. That's a heart complete. Map complete. We'll pop back to over here. Why is that visible, but none of the other waypoints inside the town are visible? It's because it hates me. My daily gathering yield. Fantastic work exploring Diasa Plateau. Thank you. Do we have any points? We do. Right. It's till level 71, so I think we can get the rest of our skills up. Cantrips or arcane? I'm more likely to use arcane, I think. There we go. Arcane is done. Added in now. We got that heart. And I'm going to let that little bobbling thing over there taunt and torment you while I refill my coffee cup. I'll be right back.
Thanks for getting us out of there in one piece.
Yeah, even with the truth, I never thought a Char would rescue a human.
It's got nothing to do with the truth. In our city, everyone obeys the same rules.
I'm back. We're going to open that box and we're going to open it up to disappointment. So the odds are, I think, 30% or 33%. It's completely anecdotal. I have no idea. Don't think I've ever looked it up. That we get a key, a Black Lion chest key. We can hope. And in fact, I do hope. I would like to get one. That would be nice. But I'd say no. Here we go. We got a key. Dun, da, da, dun.
I like it.
I would like to thank ArenaNet for the faith they have showed in me by gifting unto me this wondrous present. The staff, 313, almost certainly better than that. It is. And the mask is not as good. My sadness is complete. And my day is lessened. It's not ruined. Wrong way. Behind you. Right way. We need the Black Lion chest. So that we may use the Black Lion chest key to open said chest. Here we go. Black Lion chest. There it is. 74. Buy. And I even remembered to pick it up for a change. It would be nice if Smorchin filed upon me. Yeah. I am a firm believer in Smorchin. I picked it up. Where did it go? Do I already have one? I already had 4, actually, not 1. Yeah, a Smorchin one, exactly. That is one that you sandwich between 2 graham crackers. I was hoping that was the reference you were making. Little John Fogerty. So when we open the box, we're guaranteed to get 2 Black Lion statuettes. Always nice. These I will get to later. We're guaranteed to get 2 commons. Good ones in here are the unlocks. Not guaranteed to get something good, but you're guaranteed that it's fun. Because it's a gamble. You could get something very cool. You could get something that looks like a stick. Which is not a great look for a hat. I have all the dies, I think. Other good things in here, even though they're boring, are the crafting bags, because I want to make more legendaries. In the uncommons, we have the Vinelord Edgebloom ones. Visually, very striking, very cool looking. The animations are awesome. They're just not my vibe. I'm a bit old to go for that kind of a look. Mind you, I actually like Panic at the Disco, and I'm okay with My Chemical Romance. I just don't want everyone to see me carrying them around on my shield. These ones are very cool. The Void Corrupted ones. I have a couple of these. I was going to get them all when they were first made available, and I forgot. I only got a couple. And sadly, yeah. The thing is if you've got a fair number of Black Lion claim tickets, when a new item comes into the Black Lion shop that you can use one claim ticket for, if you get the entire batch for like 14 or 15 of them, you get 7 back. So if it is a cosmetic you really like, and I do like these ones, had I spent 15 Black Lion tickets, full tickets, I'd have gotten 7 back, allowing basically to get 2 for the price of 1. And then the super rares, which I will never get. I will click open. We'll get a common here, a common here. Okay, actually, we'll get a Black Lion statuette there, a Black Lion statuette there, a common there, and hopefully a 5th box. The 5th box would be an uncommon or better, and that is a 10% chance. And here we go. No extra special goodies, but we got an unlock, and like I said, the unlocks are cool. I need to go to the bank to deposit the other couple of things. The primer.
The Legion calls.
And the Black Lion statuettes. And now...
You buying or selling?
I guess they want the fins. It is a guaranteed weapon unlock. as you can tell, there are a very small number of weapon skins I don't have in the game, and I believe this can unlock any non-legendary weapon skin that I don't already have. As you can tell, no shortage of skins. And here we go. Shadow Chevalier Mace. That was just recently, I think, in the Black Lion boxes in the rare slot. And I think those were good. Not spectacular, but I think very, very good. I'm going to give that an 8. And my scales are 0 to 10, so 5 is completely average. I'm going to say that's an 8. Those are very nice. Simple, but still have a nice flair and are very well executed. I'm going to give that one an 8. Very pleased with that. And as is tradition, we always then check Shadow Chevalier. The prices will be lower because just recently they were in the boxes, which raised the number of them that were around by a significant amount. The mace is currently 36 gold worth. My guess is, like, the week before these were in the box, they were probably double that, maybe more. The high-end ones are the Greatsword and the Sword. Oh, which Gen 1 weapon to get next? You're going to use one of the kits? I have 2 Gen 1s. Twilight and Bolt. Twilight was made the old-fashioned way, and I had to sell 250 Mystic coins. At that time, they were trading for 2.5 gold. To get basically 525 out to buy the precursor. I like the visuals around it more than I like the sword itself, if that makes sense. The sword I don't think is especially interesting looking, but the electrical effects, especially if you're dual wielding it, very cool. By the way, I don't mean dual wielding 2 of them, I mean 2 of them having the visuals. Thing is, I've never been big on Sunrise. So, and to make any more, I have to play World v World the next time we have a World v World rush. And I keep telling myself every time, well, I'll do that then. And then I never do that then. There just is no help for Lens. What can I say? He has brain problems. So, next up, we will continue this character's frolicking adventures down here in the Fields of Ruin. But we're not going to go through there to get to the Fields of Ruin. Oh, no. We're going to use magic. Magic. Ayo. Trying to remember. I think it's in Rurikton. Anyway, that'll be good enough. The Gen 2 Greatsword, yeah, understandable. I myself started and hit a roadblock trying to get Binding of Ippos, my favorite legendary in the game. And I'm hoping at some point then, if I were to get the binding, they would allow main hand focus so that I could dual wield Binding of Ippos. That's my stupidest, weirdest, geekiest Guild Wars 2 non-dirty fantasy. There's some part in the quest line you need to do in the dwarven sort of dungeon ruins. In one of the snow maps, I can't remember which. And I went through it twice and was supposed to have gotten it accomplished both times, and neither time did I get the notification or the tick mark, and I don't know what I wasn't doing correctly. But it irked me. I know, hard to believe because I'm so even-tempered, that anything would make me mad. I just don't seem like the sort of person who gets mad. I am the heart and soul of genteel optimism. I'm a firm believer in know thyself. I know the things I'm good at. I know the things I am not good at. There are many of the second thing. I have few illusions. One of my few illusions is that I have few illusions.
Fury is mine.
Yeah, I don't think so, Skrit. Skrit! I'm hit! Let's get up. Lieutenant, get off your ass.
Get off your butt, soldier!
Imagine how embarrassing this has to be for them that they got their butts handed to them by a bunch of Skrit. I mean, seriously. Not even enough of them working together to be smart. Oh my god, what do you think? Burning Skrit must be the worst. Ugh. Yes, they're 8% morale. I know. We're almost got them done.
Help! The Skrit are making off with our equipment.
I already helped, and you were dead when I got here, so maybe, I don't know, shut your cake hole a bit?
Run back to your rat holes, you filthy scroungers.
Let's see, we saved the equipment? What the hell are you talking about?
Do you want someone to tuck you in?
Vanguard Benny?
Double shift and
Those are not better shoes than the ones I'm currently wearing. I'm disappointed.
Go on, do it.
relax. You'll live longer.
Things are going to get worse before they get better around here.
And who says things are going to get better? Let's go ahead and summon up the bigger Ellie.
There's much I can teach you. You're asking that. I can tell by the boldness of your attack.
The boldness of my attack, she can tell. She digs me. We have more hero points. 2 is not many, but it is enough. Start going through cantrips. Pardon the yawn. Old man's had a rough day of playing computer games, with occasional breaks for food or the bathroom. Let's see. Once Upon a Galaxy, PoE, and Marvel Heroes, I think, has been about it for the day. Yeah, brutal, just brutal. And this is on the weekend. Alrighty. This door looks suspicious to me. Aha! I knew it. Separatists. You can tell by their doors.
Higher, higher, higher!
Remove the propaganda. More propaganda. More propaganda. It's a suspicious rat. I still really can't say that I know what makes a rat suspicious. I mean, loitering around the place, that's their job. Yeah, I bet you wish you hadn't opened that door knock, don't you? 3 elementals and a non-downstate elementalist. The near mythical non-downstate elementalist.
Queen Jenna never suffered through our war. The Separatists are right. No treat. Not now, not ever.
Jerk. Sorry, I couldn't help it. The other guy started it. It was a joke. Told a really good dirty joke. No, I can't repeat it. What kind of streamer do you think I am? Do I look like the kind of streamer who would tell dirty jokes, scandalous humor? Use profanity in any kind of fucking way at all? I'm hurt that you would think I would stoop so low. I would stoop much lower. I would use puns. I am ashamed of that. I have been known to pun mercilessly. We're 21% down with the map, and we haven't even left Ebonhawk. Lone Star Wolf, good evening. Hope the weekend is doing you well. Grab the POI. Gossiping miner.
Nice to see you.
Can I help you?
What, they don't want to talk to me? Wow. Okay, fine. I don't want to talk to her either. Oh, look. A lazy miner. And they don't even say zug zug, back to work.
Fury is mine.
The fury is mine. Believe me, I know, the fury is mine. I can do the fury thing. No belfry needed.
Fury is mine.
It's a lazy miner. Can I not use my fire on them? That would get them off their ass. Just saying. And
Might makes me right.
I'm just not comfortable saying that.
Greatness getting greater.
I'm greatness getting greater. Really. Norns, man. I mean, seriously. Cuckoo Loco. We have a new amulet. Sadly, amulets are not items of visible attire. And this is just a tiny bit shy of being an upgrade, so we're still stuck with the same dyes we're stuck with.
This is most remarkable.
Is that salvageable? Think so? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's not done yet. That freaking heart isn't done yet. Thought it was done. I think they're done. They pull me back in. It was the level notification is what it was. Not the heart completion. I assumed the heart completion was part and parcel. It was not. I was mistaken. Waypoint. Coffee. Make map completion on barrel view, hearts, and POIs locked behind events. There are not many POIs locked behind events. There are very few, but yeah, they are insufferable. And it depends. A lot of the hearts I have no objection to at all. But there are some, I've mentioned it before, I just want them to, a summer intern be given when we're going to have like a year where they're not having any new content other than one map. Just give an intern the job of refactoring, or at least looking at refactoring, all of the hearts in the core game. As there are some that are just horrible. unfun. But I can completely understand. It doesn't take a lot of those horrible ones to make the entire experience just nightmarish. In later X packs, yes, that's true. There are more in the later expansions and such. Yeah, there are. Let's grab this POI. Well, I think we get progress for rezzing this guy, and certainly we do for killing the ogre. Big stupid ogre. Haha. Big stupid ogre. Wow, his friend's here. Commander Neil just standing there as this guy lay there dead. Nice friends you got, dude. If that one was to join the Separatists, I can't say I'd blame him. Now, every map in the core game that has hearts has a couple that are just miserable. And it really would be as simple as changing a few numbers. Because that sort of thing is... all it is a list of a few numbers. You know, this one might have... let's see. This might have F-O-R-H, F-O-R, like say lowercase, underscore, H, call this heart 3, H3, underscore, CSM for char scrap metal, which is how much you get every time you turn one in. Is it 3% of a heart, 5% of a heart? Change the number. Add 2 to it. And all of a sudden, this heart gets a lot easier. Not that this heart's a particularly miserable one, it's just repetitive. It'd be more miserable if somebody else was running around doing it too, though. There are a fair number where that's the real problem, is that if there's one person, let alone multiple other people in the same map, they're trying to do the same thing when there's not shared progress. If only one person can harvest a node at a time, that turns the entire experience into PvP, more or less, where instead of attacking each other, you're running around trying to get to the nodes or healing the downed guys before the other person. Whatever it is. Generally, you don't have to compete in Guild Wars 2 for resources because every node is kept track of individually on a per person basis instead of one person harvests it and the rest of you're screwed. It's one of the things that's great about the open world, but sometimes in some hearts it essentially becomes a zero-sum game. And that sucks. In a game that where they've gone out of their way to try and avoid the player zero-sum games. Whoop, 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 whoop. Got it. I'm out of here. I'm outies. I've mentioned it before. They talked about how Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2, a couple of their sort of prime design tenets were what things are pain points right now for the type of game we're making. And so that's where they got the no subscription model. It was okay, people, they hate the subscription model where they feel when they're subscribing they have to play and that they can't play if they can't afford the sub. And so they fixed that with their model. Or if not fixed it, at least they addressed it. My question, I would love to hear the devs answer, is what are the pain points in Guild Wars 2 that you're going to be addressing in Guild Wars 3? In other words, where do you acknowledge Guild Wars 2's design has either missed something in the design or that game player expectations have changed to the point where this particular element of the game is something we would like a do-over for, and we'll be addressing it in 3. I can give a couple of examples. The meta where all the players have to blob together. It looks terrible and it feels terrible because it's terrible. The visual spam, especially if there's more than like 2 or 3 players around, the visual spam is overwhelming. And on this particular note, I would like to especially call out the worst boss in the game, Greer. A boss I hate so much because you can't see anything. Kayla's a close second. I haven't done the strike version, so I cannot attest either direction. That's crab, right? Yeah, that's not just not fun. That's never fun. But Greer is not only awful for the horrific level of visual spam it inflicts on us, which is blinding, but also the core mechanic of the boss is contrary to the design of the entire freaking game. For 14 years, they've taught us buffs are good. You want buffs. You want to give buffs to your friend. You want your friends to give buffs to you. Buff, buff, buff. And now, haha, no, you don't want buffs because we're just going to corrupt them. You like your 25 stacks of might? Here's 25 stacks of torment instead. I agree the Decima fight I vastly prefer. I don't even consider that to be a contest for me, anyway. I just hate freaking Greer so much. Everything about that fight I detest. And I have to say that it's also turned the quote-unquote meta in Janther Sentry into a no-man zone. In my experience, nobody wants to do it because nobody wants to fight Greer. Yeah, I don't do much in the way of CMs, so I definitely don't know enough to provide any cogent commentary about the CMs. I don't think I'm a good enough player to do most of the CMs. I think I'd be a drag on the group. Depends on the fight. I mean, I've done 1 or 2 where the CM mechanics are really minimal. It's going to depend. I'm getting more and more frustrated, not with the people I'm raiding with, but with the number of times I'm dying because I can't see shit. It's becoming so frustrating because I feel like I'm letting down the group, and I know the reason isn't because I'm making mistakes, because I can't see the fucking mistakes that I'm making. And that might just be an old man thing at this point. I'm not sure. It's like the number of times I'm not picking up on the tell when they're about to do, say, one of the mechanics where they send out a wave, right? If I don't pick up on the tell for it, my odds of reacting, of being prepared and reacting appropriately plummet. It is very difficult for me to pick it up on the fly after they hit it and the wave is going out. And most of the time, I'm just not picking up the tells. And it's just frustrating to me because I feel like I'm dying to my inability not to play, but to actually see the mechanics. It just frustrates me. We get a veteran. Ah, we got a veteran. Wow, everything got rebuilt. I'm right in the middle. Did I magically fix everything for them? I should be an ogre hero. That guy's a bit of a drama queen. If I had a hammer. Oh. Oh, ooh. We got new boots. And new shoulders.
Power flow at 30%. Rerouting.
This means new dies. The possibility of a new, nauseating die combination is intoxicating. Yep. All right. Who's fighting? The ogres are coming in. I'm not getting any heart progress because there's no heart here. Why is there no heart here? Just doesn't feel right. We'll get to our dies in just a sec. As we need to go up here anyway. This is a peaceful place. Nothing will attack us. Is there a POI back in there? Yeah. Well, a new scepter. It's a staff. Did we have? We had a scepter. 390. It's better than that one.
This is most remarkable.
New die appearances. Here we go. What did I change? I didn't change nothing. What the hell's wrong with you? here we go. It's not bad. Sarcophagus Hush and Pastel Rose. It's okay. But I got 2 items, so I have another free roll. Infernal, Electro Blue, and Dewdrop. Well, you can certainly see, I have talked in the past about dye sub-channels. So the skirt here is all infernal, and you can see it has this dark, less dark, much less dark. And those are the different dye sub-channels in that dye. And that's the thing, those are the kinds of things that can make a dye look great, is a good contrast between some of the dye sub-channels. I really like the sleeves, the way the sleeves look with the dye sub-channels where you've got the really dark and then the sort of regular red. It's an interesting dye, Infernal. Very, very good on some stuff, not very good on others. Do we want to go with the hammer? These aren't the hammer. That staff is 360. That staff is less. Let's try doing a little bit of hammer time. That's an old guy reference. But I think even the non-old guys probably get that old guy reference. I hope. Is there a POI over here? No. There's a vista along the underneath the walls. Yeah. Well, that's another level for me. Nifty. New rings. Take that. Vit and Condi. Sure. I can't remember. Yeah, okay. Hammer and Fire is going to give me Condi, so we'll go with Vit and Condi. Sure. My experience in Hammer on Ellie is limited. But if I'm gonna go hammer time, I should go hammer time and burn one of my 1500 freaking charges. My favorite hammer, the Lore Keeper hammer, looks like something out of 40K. It has books for the hammerheads. It's just one of my all-time favorite skins. What do we get? Singeing Strike, Surging Flames. I'm still curious as to what pain tastes like. Alright, so we've got Singeing Strike, Surging Flames, Flame Wheel. Summon a projectile fire circles around you, damaging foes. While this projectile is active, it grants you increased outgoing damage. Plus 5%, 5% Condi. Does very small amounts of burning. Any active circular projectiles. Ah, that's the finisher, right? So hit 3 and then 3 again, and you can have multiple balls circling you. Pardon my phrasing. I don't think you ever want multiple balls circling you. At least not like on opposite sides. Somebody would be in deep dark distress. Triple Sear. When you can't burn somebody once, burn them 3 times. Slam your hammer to the ground, damaging nearby enemies. If it strikes a burning enemy, get boons. Well, we set them on fire with anything, so yeah. All right, we can do that. We can burn them to death. Sure, not a problem. He knocked me down, but I got up again. You're never gonna keep me down.
Might makes me right.
No, might makes me right, makes you psychotic. This is... Precision and Condi, or power and precision? This one's higher level. The defense is the same. I'm going to say this one's slightly better. And it gives us another die choice, so that's always fun. Here we go. Oh, no. We need to actually put the die in there. So, yeah. Why is that thing showing sky blue? I know why. It's because I haven't... Where is it? This system is such bad. Where's the button that sucks in the current look? Reset. I don't have any fucking changes going. Fine, apply them now. Where's the button that updates? Get equipped fashion. I just put a different headpiece on. I swear to God, this system is such garbage. That was not what I was wearing. It's transmuted. God, this system is still such crap. I swear to God. It's so much better than it was, but it's still just complete garbage. It was this. No, that's just not going to work for me. All right, that's fine. It is so frustrating working with this system. The change they made is a vast improvement, but it's still trash. Overall, the system is worse than it was. At best, it's where it's the same as it was.
Fury is mine.
And that's not a good thing. When they first brought it out, I watched Wooden Potatoes spend like an hour trying to find a single reason to use it. Finally came up with one, but it was really, really tenuous.
That's how I do it.
It was basically, okay, if you've got a particular getup you want for a particular holiday, say Mad King, you can save it and then transfer to that and keep it stored away. That was what he came up with. I think he was generous. Art complete. at the core of it, the system has an incredibly awesome feature, which is the hexadecimal, I think it is, code that describes your entire outfit. Dyes, transmogs, all of it. It's a single line of text characters. It's a terrific, excellent implementation and a very nifty system. And then they built the UI by apparently hiring a contractor who was in the middle of his first quarter in user interface and user experience design. And then they used his D- project for the user interface. So, Lens, you think you're ever going to get partner? Probably. No.
Might makes me right.
And the real problem isn't that the design was terrible. That is a problem. The real problem is that a group of people sat in a room and they reviewed it and they said, yeah, let's go with this. 429, I think that's better than the staff I had. It is. By about a third. Change that hat. We do have new pants. Randomize the dice again. Oh, that's kind of nice. Forgiveness. I'm not big on forgiveness. Wisdom and crushed bone. Crushed bone is a really nice die. That's not as good a trident as the one we have. Okay. Put those away. Eat. Eat. I seriously did not hear a single good review of the wardrobe system when it came out. Not one. I watch a lot of Guild Wars 2 streamers.
Ah, a fresh horizon.
Not a single one of them said anything good about it. And that's not an exaggeration. I think those things stay gone, even if I don't get airborne. But we'll find out. Right about now. I am correct.
Might makes me right.
I want to be clear. I love the game. I think the designers do a great job. The devs. All of them. If I can only play one MMO for the rest of my life, it would be this one. But I'm not going to sugarcoat it when they fuck up.
Fury is mine.
That seems to be pretty effective. Fire and hammer, even without any real experience in it. Just hit him with that, and then that. Gotta blow them up. Oh. I'm gonna get another one. We do have two. It's fine. I can take care of them. I have the technology. Also have a boatload of elementals running around with me. Guys, I boast about them and they fall behind. It is really hard to get good help. You know, some elementals just want to see the world burn. Heart complete. We have a hero point up here. It's a pile of stones. How heroic. I think I am going to call it here for the evening. Did we get more points? We did get more points. We finished Arcane. Is this enough to allow us to finish Cantrip? Not quite. One more. 9 points, and then we'll move on probably for Arcane, Earth, and then Water. I'll go ahead and volunteer to pop into another map. Give me 1 second here. See if I can drop a raid on anyone. Doesn't look like it. Okay, then I will just call it an evening right about here. I want to thank all of you for hanging out, as always. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Proper raid. There's nobody out there. Tomorrow, usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand with the same old horseshit. Probably back here, continuing to level up. Winvara Wind Chaser. Nice hammer. As she will be either the 44th or 45th level 80 on the account, depending on if she gets there first or my one other not yet capped character gets there. Only time will tell. The excitement is amazing. I'm back tomorrow. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Let's see. Anything else? Nope. Possibly tomorrow evening. I should be raiding. I think I'm going to be raiding. And that will be 3 hours after I start my stream. So 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. I'll be raiding with the Static Group. I need to make sure I sign up. Note to self, Lens, sign up. But that's going to do it. Again, guys, thanks for hanging. Take care. I hope the rest of your Saturday night grows great and your Sunday seems to last forever, so you don't have to go to work on Monday. Wouldn't that be nice? Back tomorrow. Take care.